Hello friends, it's Rebekah here from Rebekahsretro, back with another Friday Finds video. And with Easter dinner just around the corner, I know a lot of you are thinking about setting a pretty table. I love a pretty table and I love pulling out my favorite dishes and surprising my guests with another look when they join us for dinner. So I thought, how about showing you some of the pretty china that I have listed in the store, just to get you thinking about what you might want to do with your table. So here we go. The first pattern I want to show you is this lovely little floral motif from Theodore Haviland Limoges, and this is made in France. You notice the gold gilt around the edge and also a gold band here. But what I really love, and let me get them in really close for you to see, are the little bunches of dainty pink flowers. This is such a pretty plate, and it would work well with a mix and match pattern. I only have the plates, so but I do have 8 of them, and I think they're just gorgeous. The next pattern that I want to show you is from a German china company called Eschenbach, and this is their gorgeous Lohengrin pattern. Look at this cup, isn't it beautiful? And here's the saucer that goes with it, and you see the pretty spring-like flowers on there in pink and blue and yellow, and then the gold gilt on the handle. And let me show you the plate. The plate is really lovely. Nice scalloped edge, gold gilt detailing, the same swatch of pink, yellow, and blue flowers there. This is a really pretty pattern. I have a lot of these dishes. I have almost a complete service for 12 in this pattern, and so it's there for lots of people to choose to make their tables look really pretty. Then I have another Eschenbach pattern. This one is from post-World War II. On the bottom, it says in the U.S. zone, so that means when the U.S. was still occupying part of Germany following World War II. You can see that the handle on this one isn't as ornate as on the other one, but it does have the gold gilt, and it has the same floral motif there, a similar pink and blue, yellow flowers. Here's the saucer for that one, very pretty. And let me show you the plate. It's a little busier than the others, but it's still gorgeous, and it too would look very pretty as mix and match. I have a complete service for 6 in this pattern, and it's very, very lovely. Now, if those were all a little too fussy for you and you're more into mid-century simplicity, you can still have a very pretty table. So let me show you a couple of those patterns that I have in the store. This one is called California Ivy. Makes sense, English ivy there. And it is from the Metlocks Pottery Company, from their Poppy Trail line. And I have quite a few pieces in this as well. I think it is such a fun piece. I've used this with green depression glass goblets, and it looks lovely. I particularly like this one in the summer and fall. I think it's a really nice kind of pattern. It's a nice sturdy pottery plate. And then this one, I just got these last week at Hare's Auction, my hometown source of all things vintage. And this is from the Taylor Smith Taylor Pottery Company. And sometimes you'll just see it as TST. And this is from their Versatile line. It's oven proof. And this pattern is called Yellow Fade Away, because the yellow kind of fades away on the rim. And then Shasta Daisy. And this was made in the early 1950s. I have, I think, 8 dinner plates in this pattern and a whole pile of saucers and bread and butter plates. So I didn't get complete place setting in this, but enough that you could easily fill in a pattern. It also make a fun mix and match with other TST china patterns there. So there you have it, some ideas for setting a pretty table and delighting your dinner guests. I think nothing makes people feel more welcome and special than to see that you went to the effort to using real china, real dishes, not paper, and that's also more ecologically sound. It's a little more work. You have to wash them because you wouldn't want to put any of these in the dishwasher. That would be very bad for them. But it's worth it to delight your guests with a pretty table. So that's it for this week, folks, except to say have a wonderful and blessed Easter. I hope it's a really special weekend for you and your family, and I hope it's a special weekend on your table. So I look forward to seeing you back here again for another Friday Finds video, and in between to see you at Rebekahsretro at Etsy.com. Bye.